Benzinga, and here's a look at what you can expect from the markets today, Wednesday, November 13th. Atlanta's Federal Reserve Bank President Dennis Lockhart commented to reporters on Tuesday that the Federal Reserve has not ruled out the possibility of beginning to taper at its December meeting. However, he also said that accommodative monetary policy should continue for quite some time, adding to the confusion about the bank's direction. Chinese shares slid after investors were disappointed with the Chinese government's initial release of the nation's blueprint for the next 10 years. The reform agenda did not include many specific details as was originally expected. U.S. Airways and American Airlines have come to an antitrust settlement with the U.S. government, allowing them to move forward with their $17 billion merger. When the two companies combine, they'll be the world's largest airline. After a 3-year legal battle over a failed partnership between Kraft Foods and Starbucks has been ordered to pay $2.23 billion in damages and an additional $527 million in attorney's fees. With Africa becoming more urbanized and tech-savvy, Samsung is looking to take advantage by gaining market share and doubling its sales on the continent in 2014. Samsung has said that it expects to sell 50% of Africa's smartphones next year. Asian markets were down across the board on Wednesday. The Japanese Nikkei was down by 0.15%, China's Shanghai Composite lost 1.83%, and the Shenzhen Composite was down by 1.93%. The Hang Seng Index lost 1.91%, and Indonesia's JSX Composite was down by 1.80%. European markets were also lower. The UK's FTSE was down by 0.83%, and the Eurozone Stock 600 lost 0.41%. The German DAX was down by 0.23%, and France's CAC 40 was down by 0.33%. In commodity markets, energy futures were higher, with Brent futures up 0.59% and WTI futures up 0.19%. Gold gained 0.28%, but silver was down by 0.09%. Industrial metals were down across the board, with copper posting the largest loss, down 1.30%. In currency markets, the euro was steady at $1.34, and the pound gained 0.10% against the dollar. The dollar lost 0.10% against the yen, but gained 0.09% against the Australian dollar. Notable earnings releases on Wednesday include Cisco Systems, Macy's, and Pinnacle Foods. Focus will remain on the Federal Reserve taper today, as the Federal Reserve Chairman is set to speak. In Europe, several important economic releases are also due out, including the British unemployment rate, the Bank of England's inflation report, Spanish CPI, and Eurozone industrial production. And that's it for Wednesday's Market Primer. I'm Laura Hoy for Benzinga. Good luck with your midweek trades.